Boys and girls, today we are making a book. The title of our book is called Growing a Flower. You're going to need scissors, crayons, and a glue stick. We will start with using the scissors. I'll remind you 2 or 3 fingers in the big hole. Your thumb is in the little hole and your thumb stays up on top. The scissors stay pointed away from you. The other hand is going to be used to hold the paper. So we're going to start with the paper that says Growing a Flower. Right in the middle of this paper is a big black line. The big dark black line is the one that we're going to cut. There are other lines on this paper and I don't want you to get confused. I don't want you to cut those. We're just cutting one straight line on the dark line right in the middle. Now I'm going to take the Growing a Flower and I'm going to turn it upside down. And then I will take this one. It has a number 1 at the bottom. I'm going to turn it upside down and put it right on top of the other one. We'll then go to the next page. This one says 2 and 3. Again, there's one dark line right in the middle, and then you can see the other lines. The other lines are ones I do not want you to cut. We're only cutting this dark one. Go nice and slow so you can stay on the line. We don't want to cut any of the words. Then it's going to be hard to read our book. So the first one I want to pick up is the one that says 2. There is a 2 at the bottom. I'm going to turn it upside down and place it on top of the others. Then I'm going to pick up the one that says 3. Turn it upside down, place it on top, and then the last page has already been cut for you. It has a number 4 on it. We're going to turn it upside down and place it there. The one last supply that you will need is a stapler, and your mom or dad needs to help you. This is a grown-up tool, so you will need help with this part. I'm going to put 1, 2. So on the very first page, the title, Growing a Flower, and it says by. By means who made this book? And you made this book. So by needs to have your name on the top of that line. I will put my name on here. You're going to put your name. So mine says Mrs. Anderson. Yours will say your name. And for my flower, I'm going to grow an orange flower today. So the petals of my flower will be orange. The middle part of my flower is going to be yellow. And what color are leaves and the stem? Yeah, they're going to be green. And where do flowers grow? Yeah, they can grow outside in your grass or in a garden. They can grow inside too. Ours is growing outside and there's speckles all over here. So it looks to me like our flower is growing in a garden that has dirt. So I'm gonna take a brown crayon and I'm gonna use those big back and forth motions so that my hand doesn't get tired. I'm not gonna put any color on my name. I wanna be able to read it when I'm done. So I'm just lightly coloring it brown. And if you want, you can add a few of the dots back in to make it look like dirt. Okay, the title page is done. So we are going to pick up just one page, and when you move the page over, if you take your other finger and press that down, that page will stay down and not get in your way. And you should be on page 1. The words on this page says, "The seed is planted." So in your packet, you had 4 pictures, and I need to find the picture that looks like a seed. That does not look like a seed. That looks like what? Yes, that looks like a sunshine. And this one, that's not a seed. That looks like a flower. This is not a seed either. But this looks like a seed. Almost looks like a little bean, but it is a seed. You can tell it's right because it's also the exact same shape as this box right here. So if I put it like that, that doesn't fit in that box. If I turn it like this, it fits perfectly in there. So before I glue that on, I'm gonna take that brown crayon and I'm gonna color the dirt. Again, big back and forth motions. I don't want my hand to get tired because I still have a lot of work to do. I'm not gonna color the words. Those are the words in my book. I need to be able to read them. So I don't want to get glue all over this page. So I'm going to turn the picture of the seed upside down over off to the side on my work table. Add glue to the back. Turn it over, and then I'm going to carefully line it up and put it right into that box. The seed is planted. We are done with page 1. We are going to turn. Remember, use your finger, press it down. It will stay out of your way. Page 2, it needs water. So I have another box up here and I have to look at my pictures. It needs water. What's going to give me water? I'll let you think about that while I color my brown dirt. You can see that little seed we planted is in the dirt. Okay, my dirt's all colored. Did you decide which one of those pictures would give us water? Yes, the cloud and rain. Remember, we've been talking a lot about the things that a flower needs to make it grow, and one of those things it needs is water. So I'm gonna just take my blue crayon and I'm going to carefully just color those little dots of rain. I'm gonna leave the cloud white. And we are done. We are going to turn to page 3. Use your finger, press down that page. Page 3. It needs the sun. You can see what's starting to happen to that seed that was planted. It had some rain, now it's going to get some sun, and it's starting to grow. So I'm going to take my green crayon and I'm going to carefully just color those little baby leaves that are starting to grow. And then I'm going to take the brown crayon and color the dirt again. Not pressing hard, just lightly. And then, of course, which one of my pictures is going to be the sun? The round one. Looks like the sun. Then turn it upside down. Carefully, I have to try to fit it in that circle that's there for us. And what color should I color the sun? Yellow. I love the sunshine, and so do plants. So now our seed has water. It has the sun. I'm going to turn to the last page, press that down. Page 4, it becomes a flower. I'm going to color the dirt first. Big motions. Careful not to color over top of the words. I'm going to use my green crayon and color the leaves and its stem. It's getting taller, you can see. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the picture of the flower over. There we go. You can see the little tiny stem growing up right there. That's the part that needs to connect to the stem here. It's just little teeny tiny. This flower, boys and girls, is the exact same flower that's on the front of our book. So we need to color it the exact same way. That flower stays the same from the title page to the last page. So I am going to color it orange. That was what we colored the petals. And that middle circle part is going to be yellow. And now your book is complete on growing a flower.